By now, you have heard that the President of the United States, he dropped the F-bomb. He sure did. Man, this dude, he's furious. He's on his way out to NATO. Had his little milk and cookies last night. Thought the deal was done. And they acted a plumb fool over there where he let him have it. And you know with this social media, they didn't hear what he had to say. You know, before we go into this thing, I got some historical things to show you guys in relation to his former vice president. And then we're going to explore this bomb thing. Yes, I. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friend Chap Pearson. Welcome again to my channel. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, June 24th of 2025. I have 10 in the a.m. Let's see what's going on. Who is that?
Are you ready for a tasty tale? Well, here it is.
I found him in my popcorn last night. And the word on the street is World War III started last night. And I'm letting the world know. If I catch these vomits back in my popcorn, you ain't got to worry about CNN, ABC, or CBS. I'm going to handle my business. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Here's Mike Pence, former VP of the United States. He said tonight, President Trump proved again that the United States of America is the leader of the free world and America stands with Israel. Yeah, so he's yippee yappee yahooey that the president took care of business overseas. Let's listen to this interesting interview.
Former Vice President Mike Pence joins me now. Good to have you with us, Vice President Pence. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me on, Martha.
You know, the things that you point out there, the importance of the free world and the fact that, you know, President Trump made this very gutsy move. I just want to go back to the pre-election period in 2024, because you joined me here several times then. And this is what you said in March of the election year. Watch.
Donald Trump is pursuing and articulating an agenda that is at odds with the conservative agenda that we governed on during our 4 years. And that's why I cannot in good conscience endorse Donald Trump in this campaign.
So now, you know, at this point in the presidency and watching how it's playing out, do you have any regrets about that statement back then?
You know, the president and I have had our differences, which resulted in me staying out of the 2024 race. But I have to tell you, I couldn't be more proud of President Trump's decisive leadership in this moment, or the extraordinary professionalism and courage of our armed forces that brought about this historic mission. I mean, I must tell you, I saw last night as really a continuation of the policies of our administration, where we isolated Iran as never before. We got out of the Iran nuclear deal.
So he has had a change of mind. What's interesting about this whole thing is that she's like I guess like a plum. And back in the day when she interviewed him, she was in that family as well. You know, I teach the 5 C's, of which part of it is colors, the Phoenician purple. Ain't exactly it, but hey. And you know what? The funny thing about this interview, I'm going to show y'all because I got to go there. She had this on 315. Okay? Now, I want y'all to really follow my logic, because this is one of them videos where you're going to have to really think. But when you get done, you marinate, you watch it again, you're going to be like, Pearson, it's a message. See, because they speak without speaking. What's important about 315? Do you know that Julius Caesar died on 315? Let's go into some history right quick. Julius Caesar was 55 years old. Okay, now look at this here. 315. That's when he died. I want to thank God for the ability to decode and just be sharp on this thing. Because these networks, allegedly, they think they're slick. She showed an interview from 315. What are the odds that she would pull up this, have on a color which is questionable, like Phoenicians? Ain't nothing wrong with the colors. You can wear them. And then, this is the day that Julius Caesar died. And then he's speaking today. Now, I want you to hold on to that because I'm going to come back to that. Because there's a lot here. This man got a change of mind. He didn't decide to roll with Trump again. But now he going back. The bomb dropping. Interesting, right? I would say very. So check this out. You remember this here?
So I don't know what's wrong with people, but it seems like nowadays to be relevant, you have to sign a missile, you have to sign a bomb. It's like, I guess, a tattoo or something like that for people, and you sign a projectile that's going to kill innocent children, women, and men in Gaza and in southern Lebanon. And someone who did this recently was none other than Michael Pence, the former vice president. Sajad, I don't know if you saw this. There's the Haaretz article that actually scolds him in a very gentle way for signing this bomb. But Mike Pence, the former vice president under Donald Trump, went to Israel and he signed some bombs. And I want to show everyone those. Yeah, there he is. Actually, what's interesting about this is that he didn't put this image on his Twitter account. You know, he put on his Twitter account a bunch of images of him, you know, hanging out with soldiers and having a meal with them. What he forgot to put was this image of him signing his name on a bomb that's going to go kill innocent children.
Mike Pence signing a missile while at base in the north of Israel. How has this become common practice? How is this even acceptable? Seems that this war has become a feeding ground for personal PR. The U.S. is not Israel's friend, it's its enabler. That's what a person put. That's what Ethan put on X. And I did a video on this on my last channel, Friend Chat Pearson. Can you believe the vice president went over there and literally signed his name on a bomb? This is crazy, y'all. Look, soon as I heard, because I prepped this video late last night, believe it or not, because I was up till probably 3 in the morning. Can you believe this still blows my mind. This is a first. This is a first. I don't recall anybody else in history doing it. If you have, put it in the comment section and then tell me how you feel. This was wrong. He signed his name or whatever on a bomb, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, when you think about that move and you think about him commenting today, look at this date. That was January 6th of 2024. He signed that missile. January 6th. And now on 6/21 of 2025, that would be our time that we sent missiles and hit Iran. That's exactly 76 weeks, y'all. Wasn't America discovered July 4th, 1776? Interesting, huh? July 4th, 1776. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. January 6, 2024, Pence signed a missile. Trump's last birthday is 6/14/2025. The difference is exactly 75 weeks. What's the 75th day of the year? That's March 16th. Like 3/16. Like John 3:16, when Christ sacrificed for us, hallelujah, so we can be saved. The key word is sacrifice. And I've been teaching this. 75 means sacrifice. Is Pence speaking without speaking? Now look at this. This is his birthday. June 7th. June 7th. Take June 7, 2026, his next birthday. His interview was yesterday, 6/23/2025. The difference is exactly 50 weeks. Could 50 be 50 states, like we're going down, like I've been teaching for months now? You see, people, it's all theater. It's all theater. And again, I just want to thank the Holy Spirit for giving me this understanding of how to break this thing down. Allegedly, but you tell me what you think. Are these coincidences? It's deep, y'all. Now let's look at this 315 in relation to yesterday. Let's see what we got here. Because that could be monumental. Like I said, that's the day that Julius Caesar died. Yesterday's date. Okay, 315. If we make it 2024, what do we get? Oh, look at that. If we take 3/15/2024, Julius Caesar died, we put an anniversary, versus yesterday's interview, Mike Pence, the difference is 66, like two legs of 666. And you know, man goes under 6 feet when he dies. Interesting. Oh, and look at this here. Look, people. If we take 3/15, Julius Caesar anniversary, 2025, versus yesterday's interview, Mike Pence, you get 312. What's so special about 312? Look, y'all, this is deep. Trump beat Kamala Harris Electoral College 312. Trump beat Kamala Harris, y'all, in the presidential results. It was 312. You see that? You telling me this stuff is coincidence? This man come on nationwide TV. Now he hip hop parade after signing his name on a missile. And coincidentally, when you break this thing down, because above his head is 315, are they telling us that something's about to go down with Donald J. Trump, that he'll be unalive? I believe they're telling us, and this is what they do, and I'm so glad I can do these videos so I can show y'all all the ways allegedly that they show us. Because this is the mystery man. If there's anybody who's a mystery man, it's Mike Pence. Because he come around once in a blue moon, right? You know what? Put in the comment section. And all of a sudden, he just happened to come around, and they flashed this interview, 315. Come on, baby, work with me. 3/15/2025, anniversary of that interview, versus yesterday's interview, 6/23, come out to 312, and that's Donald Trump because he won. Come on, man. Now let's get into some deeper stuff here. Here's the president. He all hot and bothered. Listen to him. We're going to get into this thing. He mad as you know what. He raging.
I don't think so, but I'm not happy that Israel's going out now. There was one rocket that I guess was fired overboard. It was after the time limit, and it missed its target. And now Israel's going out. These guys got to calm down. Ridiculous. I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded right after we made the deal. They didn't have to unload. And I didn't like the fact that the retaliation was very strong. But in all fairness, Israel unloaded a lot. And now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere. That's not what we want, I'll tell you. And I'm telling you, I'm not happy about that, Israel, either.
Now check this out. We're gonna go methodically on here. Start at the 29-second mark. Watch this.
Right before he left. Watch.
I don't think so, but I'm not happy that Israel's going out now. There was one rocket that I guess was fired overboard. It was after the time limit, and it missed its target. And now Israel's going out. These guys got to calm down. Ridiculous.
Only you to respond at the ceasefire fire.
I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded right after we made the deal. They didn't
All right, now watch this here, because we're going to graduate for the mental storm went down. Check it out.
know what's happening with women in the Middle East.
No, I'm talking about a new zone in the Middle East that you met.
And there's a code word coming up to me, a code word. He's going to say New Dawn. When Trump does his interviews, always listen. The goal is to bring in the golden age. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. They want the real estate. It's so many levels. They want the real estate. So Trump Gaza / Netanyahu, this is also what it's about.
That you achieved last night.
Yeah.
It's in, the region is going to a new place with the agreements. Can you talk what the future plan for Gaza with the hostages?
Yeah. It's a new dawn. I appreciate the question.
See that? It's a new dawn. Because she said he's going to a new place. But he said it's a new dawn.
A new place with the agreements. Can you talk what the future plan for Gaza with the hostages?
Yeah. It's a new dawn. I appreciate the question. You're very nice. Who are you?
Thank you. I'm Maria Cross from Israeli Tunnel
Sorry,
Engineers.
Well, we have to have Israel calm down because they went on a mission this morning. I got to get Israel to calm down now.
Do you have
All right, now check this out. We're going to go a little bit further. Because we getting there. We're getting there.
both sides not to violate the ceasefire, but reports coming from the region suggest that the sides accuse each other for violating the ceasefire. So
I think they both violated it. I don't think I'm not sure they did it intentionally. They couldn't rein people back. I don't like the fact that Israel went out this morning at all, and I'm going to see if I can stop it. So as soon as I get away from you, I'm going to see if I can stop it, okay?
Now, he's going to pivot to the Washington Monument. That's key, because I have something to show you a little bit later. He's going to pivot to the Washington Monument. So let's go to this F-bomb part. Check it out. See the Washington Monument? And I know the helicopter goes there a lot, but I got something to show you. See a helicopter? Washington Monument's in the back. Watch this.
Not happy about that. Now they basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
He was livid, but it's an act. It's an act. I'm gonna tell you why it's an act. To me, he's giving the impression his hands are clean. That he's been playing, and he said it. It might not come up in here, but he literally said, "I'm playing both sides." He's trying to work both sides. Bombs still flew. Bombs missed. The agitation continued. He's giving the impression he's disappointed. To me, it's a cover. He's got to play his role. Everybody's playing their role for the cover-up. The goal is the real estate. And then he said the word New Dawn. But all of it is symbolic. Listen again.
That. Now they basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
And he walks off into the sunset, and the monument is right there. I want you to just gaze at this, because I want this to sink into your brain, because something could go down today. I'm just keeping it real. If not, it will be soon. Now, I want to bring this to you. This is yesterday, and I did a video on this. I think I did 2 videos. You see, VP, J.D. Vance, what's to the right of him? The Washington Monument. Do you see it? Right there with Trump. Right there with J.D. Vance. Now watch this. The Washington Monument was completed on December 6, 1884. December 6. Take December 6, 2025 anniversary. Trump spoke this morning with the F-bomb, 6/24/2025. The difference is 165 days in relation to the anniversary. What's 165? June 14th, is the 165th day of the year. That's his birthday. Do you understand? Allegedly, they're all in on it. It's a cover. You get all caught up in this, but God got me on the 5 C's, the clues, codes, colors, the comprehension, time, and conclusion. And what I've been saying lately, they're giving us a clue. They're cueing us in. Monument there. Monument, it's a monumental task. But yet it was built back in the day. Well, what's the opposite of being built? You take it down. It's called takedown. So again, in the monument, December 6th, boom. Look at that, 165. You know what? Let me check something out here. This might, we'll see. We're gonna see something here. See if this relates to that. See if this relates to that. Any way, form, or fashion. Okay, 2021, 2023. Interesting. I'm looking at some connections here of the monument versus what he's saying. And the one that I see is the closest is this one. Wow. 313. Washington Monument Anniversary, 12/6/2023. Trump got hit in the head, they said, in Butler, Pennsylvania, 7/13/2024. 313. What's 313? That's when the Pope became the Pope on March 13th. Is that coincidence? Now let's go a little bit further. We're going to end it up now. Didn't he say New Dawn? Didn't he say New Dawn? New Dawn comes about to 84. Whose birthday is August 4th? Barack Obama. Because it's the golden age, baby. And what's 33? That's Masonic. It's deep, y'all. And I decoded the whole statement he made. President Donald John Trump, 4547. The date he said it this morning, 6/24/2025. Basically, we have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard, they don't know what the blank they're doing. That comes out to 622. Why is 622 important? That's the day, in terms of Israel, when America dropped the bomb on Iran. I'm gonna say it again. Let's go there.
You see, I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. Now, we basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Wow, and
It's right there. It comes out to 622. On 622, Israel time, Israel's date, that's when America hit Iran. What are the odds? What are the odds? Nobody else is going to bring this to you. God gave it to me this morning. President Donald John Trump, 47 president, this morning on 6/24/2025. Basically, we have two countries that have been fighting for so long and so hard, they don't know what the blank they're doing. Comes out to the date, Israel's date, that we bombed them. My name is Friendshot Pearson. You enjoy the show? Hey, try to help me out, please. Click on my portrait right here. Then go to more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. Also P.O. Box, you can mail a love offering. You pray for me, I pray for you. These are the signs of the times. We got to get right, stay right, get ready for the flight. Guess what? Jesus is coming again. I love you. God bless.